Welcome to Wyvern Watch.
Welcome to Wyvern Watch.
I'm George. I'll be your DM for the evening.
I'm Ryan. I played Tonsil.
I'm Jacob. I play Adelhard.
I'm Mac. I play Jewel Mac. Theme song!
Wait, 5, 4.
Welcome to Wyvern Watch.
That was terrible.
I honestly forget the progression. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a good month since we've had a podcast, or rather since we've recorded one for undisclosed reasons. Somebody had a baby on our team here. We're not going to tell who it is and whether or not the pregnancy was successful. And we're just going to move on. Never bring it up again.
We've all been on our individual adventures that have eventually intertwined back here. And we all have beards now. We're all rugged. You know, our character's been developed a bit more, you know, in between seasons, you know. Kind of like
A road
that.
parted.
You're wearing a postal service hat now.
Yes, that's my new look.
A road diverged in the woods, and 4 men took 4 different paths after the forest. Came back together. And here we are.
I'm like, well, that was a waste.
But let's get just right into it. To catch up for last time, to begin, I'd like everyone listening to join hands. If you do not have a partner, join your own hands. They're good as any's. Let me know. I've held them. And we're going to squeeze once, squeeze twice, and now teleport into the realm of fantasy. Woo! And release. That was wonderful. Thank you, Gnome. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale. Relax and submit completely to my voice.
Namaste.
All right. So granted, for you listeners, if you're a loyal listener, it has not been a long time, but for us, it has been quite some time. So would one of you adventurers like to catch us up on the events of the last episode?
Tonsil died.
Aww.
It is a damn shame.
I don't like thinking about that.
R.I.P.D. Tonsil.
Wait.
I didn't even see the movie, but that's hilarious.
Oh, rest in shit, fucker.
I mean, say N-word right now because it's going to be cut.
I'm not cutting this. What are you talking about? The best joke we've ever made.
2 minutes. 2 minutes of laughter.
Yeah, because any viewer that's worth their shit will be laughing with us.
Alright. Can you give us an actual recap, Mark?
We're about to get that piece of paper from a little goblin lizard, and
They're people too.
they're actually physically and literally biologically not people.
They're people too, though.
They live out their own lives.
Yeah, they're alive.
Okay.
They got brains. They got children.
Somebody's been watching
Every,
fucking
like,
Detroit Become Human.
They had children.
They had children.
They had children.
They had
until
eight.
Tonsil killed them.
Now they have one less.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they finally enacted their revenge on the child murderer Tonsil by stabbing him through the brain with a toothpick.
Oh, God, step that off. That
Got
was,
toothpick.
The real
that
big
scene
toothpick.
was so intense. Oh, no.
Yeah, and that's literally, I think, that exact point where we're cut off. Tonsil's dead, and now the dynamic duo is gonna go to the next floor. Hopefully just get that page.
And then leave
Yeah, but
forever.
Because we finished combat, right?
That's right. What happened last was you guys
We got away, right?
Correct. You came up into a room with walls looking like Swiss cheese. You spotted the hat-wearing kobold that narrowly escaped in the ceiling. I think it was Mac who was trying to stab. I'm sorry. It was Judel who was whacking at the ceiling, trying to destroy it, and failed to clip the kobold, who fled. Several more kobolds swarmed out of the walls, grabbed your pal Tonsil, impaled his skull, and then I think Adelhard scared away the rest of them to flee, and now you guys were left in that Swiss cheese room that is now in ruins, standing over the corpse of your best friend. And scene.
Yeah, it wasn't really a combat, more like us getting our shit kicked in by tiny lizard men.
Yeah.
Lots of tiny little.
Like,
there was a lot of them.
Just absolutely destroyed, like hook, line, and sinker. Real embarrassment.
There was a lot of them.
Yeah, we walked right into that one.
That was impressive.
Next floor.
All right. May I hear some of that role played?
A Lloyd.
Oh.
Next floor.
Why do I try? Why do I try?
We're full of jokes.
Yeah, you guys are a bunch of laughy boys.
Only took 12 hours.
Like I can't get into character because I'm supposed to be.
I know, you're supposed to.
Distraught.
Your friend's dead.
My friend just died. Like the guy I've been trying my hardest to save for like past like 20 minutes has been just murdered ceremoniously in front of me.
All right. If you guys recall the room that you were in, at least on first.
Cheesy.
I'm sorry?
Very cheesy.
It is. At least on first impressions, you had the door that you entered from the, I believe it was the furnace room, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you did not see any other exits.
Yes.
Sure.
Wait, there's not like a ladder up? I thought there was a ladder up.
Did you? There was one, but it was hidden behind the false wall. So I don't know if you guys discovered that yet.
I thought I was swinging at the wall. I thought I saw it go up.
Yes.
Well, yeah, you saw it go
But it's
somewhere.
behind the false wall.
So wait, I don't know about it then?
You know that there was a place for escape, but there's nothing visible.
Wow.
It's literally a room surrounded on all six
I
sides.
thought I swung through that.
Well,
or
you
something.
should
That was
you should
Jason.
investigate.
I remember somebody swung through the ceiling trying to get it as he got away, but
But I thought I kept on doing that till like I got. So basically, I suspect there's a ladder behind the wall.
Yes.
I suspect that there's a ladder behind the wall.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
He's dead, Doodle.
I don't know how to roleplay morning.
Your character does not know sadness.
I mean, I'm sure he would, but
That's such a saddest thing that ever happened to him was when his puppy ran away.
For sake of just non-continuity, we're gonna say that your characters in the last session did break down the wall enough to discover a ladder leading up into a hatch.
discount.
Yeah, whatever. You're dead.
Sorry.
So your characters do have that knowledge. So at the moment, ladder, corpse.
what do we do about the
Open in the room.
tonsil?
I don't think we can do anything.
Was he like in a? Was he a member? Was he? Did he want to get buried or something? Did he have any? Is he any kind of religion or anything?
I don't think so.
Here, let me grab his character sheet.
You didn't fill that part out. Well, I guess we just leave it for the practice.
First, we need to avenge him.
Yeah, should we just get him on the way back? Pick him up.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't really deal with this dead friend kind of thing too often.
Yes. Yes. Let's go get that page.
Yeah. I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna start climbing the ladder.
Okay.
Climbing ladder sounds like a good idea.
Who's taking the lead?
I was closest. I guess I will.
All right, Joodle. You approach the ladder. It is half the size of a regular ladder in terms of width. It is more suited to a creature of half your stature, perhaps red, perhaps with horns. And you notice that the hatch at the top of it has been thrown open in a hurry. You ascend.
All right.
Pretty good, actually, yeah. I like it.
Rickety ladder.
Yeah.
Mourns.
You peek your head in to the room above. This one is very well lit. That there is the ladder that leads up. That's the hatch. You open into what you can now see is both the throne room and the cap.
I almost tried to look in metagame. I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah, a dead body would know what the room looked like. Good thing we paused for that.
No, because I totally forgot
Oh,
a room. That's why I'm.
forgot a room.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Well, it's not a big deal.
It is a.
It is a big.
When you guys are ascending the ladder, you see the opening, a bright light at the top. But about halfway up your ascension, you notice the ladder lets out into a corridor, or a short corridor rather, that ends in a wooden door with a rusty padlock onto the right. So you may step off your ascension to investigate or continue on.
Do you have any keys?
Are you investigating the padlock?
Yeah, I guess I'll investigate the padlock. I mean, I don't think we have any keys.
Yeah,
but
going to somebody to lock pick.
Are you both are going?
In high school.
All right. So
What's the worst that could happen?
this corridor,
Was a rhetorical.
or
I was
not
asking
even
you.
this few feet of space that separates the ladder from the doorway is very, very shoddily made. The floor, walls, and even lack of ceiling, rather, you can see directly up under the floor the next where the ladder leads, and it's this empty space. But everything else is very shoddily constructed. Notice that's a little strange is that the proportions of these spaces have been tailor-made, it seems, to more of a humanoid, a stature of your guys' nature, not the cramped conditions of the Cabal corridors that you've been navigating this entire time.
That's where Ozky's hiding.
You get to this door by a single handful of planks that are stretching this length, and you notice this wooden door is well made, but the padlock attached to it is rusted and decrypt.
So human-shaped space, rusty padlock.
Correct.
Looks like a human-shaped place with a rusty padlock.
Well, it might just be because there's no ceiling here.
Yeah. What do you want to do? You think want to try and I don't know?
Oh, who's out there?
You guys hear from the other side of the door a accented male voice yelling at you.
I don't take back my previous statement on the importance of this floor, by the way.
What was it?
It's not a big deal.
Oh yeah.
They just keep on climbing the ladder. It's like, who got us there? And just keep on hello? You're just fighting above him.
You want to go, are you?
No.
Could you help me out here? They got me trapped. They got me working for them. Help me, please. Get me out. It's gonna be like this.
Till he dies.
What an offensive accent.
Oh,
Okay, we'll let you out.
The waveform of my laugh is pretty interesting. That's my laugh right there. That's it. That's how I laugh.
I can
That's
also
really
point out
cool.
exactly where you say,
That doesn't look like one. It's not natural. That's not a natural I actually, no joke, I can tell the difference. That law is drawn out. That is not how you say George, just try and explain something and don't think about saying Explain the room.
Well, no, you have not entered the room. You've heard a voice from the other side. Oh, wait.
Okay, is the padlock rusted enough where you can just hit it off with my stick?
Yeah, do a strength check.
Alright, strength check. I'm hitting it off with my stick. Let's see if I can hit it off with this new guy. No, height's bad, isn't it?
It's very bad.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
You missed. All right. You attempt to swing the knot of your quarterstaff at the rusty padlock.
Is it rolling to hit?
Negative. This is a strength check. This is
so just
describing how you
knock it off.
failed
Okay.
with a glancing blow. A cloud of rust falls off of the padlock.
Oh, it's not rusted anymore.
You cured it.
That's how bad I messed up.
Adelhard, you want to take a shot at this?
See if Chattel Hard can
I
shatter
suppose.
himself.
I'll try and smack it with the back of my halberd. The hammer end.
Oh yes, I forgot you had a hammer halberd. I thought you had a point halberd.
Oh, no, I have a hammer halberd. Those are better because why would you need 2 points?
No, you don't have. You have a. It was an axe blade and a point.
It's an axe blade and a point.
Oh, on the axe. Oh, okay, yeah.
That's how a halberd works.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can have different halberds.
Oh, I mean, okay, yeah.
Some halberds are just a blade.
Some halberds
Fair
are a warship.
Subscribe for more Kirby facts.
Kirby fact.
All right,
I'm gonna smack it with the hammer end.
all right, hammer it.
Fun fact, game theory, Kirby's an amoeba.
Is that seriously it?
Yeah.
I failed.
Fuck off.
I
Kirby's a
failed.
star warrior from another fucking planet, and he's only a baby. So shut the fuck up, Matt Pat.
I rolled a 16.
All right, you bring your hammer down and you chip the wood near the lock and the handle, but it's steadfast. The lock remains locked.
So we're trying to break the lock, but it's not going very well.
How high quality is the wood?
You could probably break it down.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna smash through the door or something.
I can chop the door down.
Oh yeah, you do that. That's
I
more
have an
efficient
axe.
than a
Wait,
than a
you're
staff.
saying you're gonna chop the door down? Thank you. You're saying you're gonna chop the door down?
Didn't know, didn't they?
Didn't they?
Didn't they know you could do that?
I didn't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Didn't they?
Is that all right?
That's fine, just give me a second to back off.
You should stand back.
Did you
for
say
this.
back off? Get a second to back off.
That is what he said.
All right, go for it.
I only speak common tongue. You have to translate for me.
Success.
All
I
right,
rolled a 5,
compared to
12.
12. All right, so you take. Are you going straight down or going at an angle?
I'm going like side to side.
Side to side, bam, bam. All right, so on your first swing at this door, you splinter the middle, plank of wood and completely just knock it out of its where it's nailed in. And you can see into the room now. You rear up for another strike and keep hacking at the door, and eventually you split it down the center well enough that you can just kind of either pull it off its hinges or go through it. As you're creating such a ruckus, you do hear some things rattling and falling from inside the room beyond.
Have some sticky notes,
Oh, yes.
because I want to ask you questions.
Are you all right in there?
Oh yes, thank you. Thank you so much for saving me. I've been locked up in here. They have me making potions for them. This weird green slime. I don't know where they put it.
Okay. The door is torn away from its where it's been held, and you can see this is a tiny, tiny closet space with hardly enough room for an elf to lay down for rest, as you see one currently doing. In the middle of this room, on the floor, lies a. You want to explain your character?
Yes, I am I'm an elf. I'm 43 years old, 5'5".
Well, they wouldn't get
Stature.
that by.
I would. Go on.
They wouldn't get my height.
They wouldn't get your age.
No.
Oh, that's 43 right there.
It's like, no, look, come on, look at his feet, 44.
I swear, Judge, she was 18.
It's like, come on, you can tell by looking.
Relatively young for an elf.
Okay.
That's what I was going for. Specific age does kind of screw that up. Like
You're good.
But
A young-looking elf of a moderate stature.
yeah, moderate stature, a little bit stocky for his height, but otherwise he has light brown hair and green eyes, and he looks a little rugged with his beard on his chin. It's like me in real life,
Oh man.
or any of us in real life.
We all just have
Beard.
beard.
Welcome to the Beard Podcast.
Well, it's the Beard Boys. That's a Weezer beat track for you.
This elf is lying there with a shackle connecting his leg to a steel plate on the floor. The room is lined with shelves from bottom to top, and a small workman station has a variety of bottles burners, and herbs on it. This looks to be an apothecary's station.
Looks like an apothecary station.
You'd be right.
We need to get you out of that chain.
Indeed. Sadly, I don't have my weapon on me to break it because that would defeat the purpose of the shackle to my ankle. I could get out of here at any time. Thank goodness y'all came to y'all. What the fuck?
It's okay.
I'm a Southern Irish person.
It's okay. Keep trying.
You know if there's a key anywhere, like if a kobold has a key somewhere, and
I mean, there's probably the kobold that comes in, the one that constantly checks up on me, but he never really comes in. All that I get are these ingredients that they slide through that they used to slide through the door that you've promptly taken down.
Can the he has like burners, right?
Yes.
Can they be moved?
Yes. They're small flames.
That's small. I'm gonna.
Burn down the building, smart.
I'll be
I'm
trapped
gonna
inside.
put-
Please do not. You do not have the boots.
Yes.
I'm going to use your burner to weaken the chain and then break it with my axe.
That's a good idea. I'll stand over here and you can burn it over there.
That's also a good idea.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I need like.
I'll shuffle to one side of the room.
I can't. Do I know how to use this thing?
It's as simple as fuel, and then you just spark it with starting a campfire, and it
Okay.
produces a small but high heat flame for a prolonged amount of time.
You need me to start that for you.
I think I have it.
Okay.
I'm gonna set it down on the floor,
Mhm.
like underneath.
You find the weakest link close to the solidification on the floor. You withdraw your flint and steel from your pack and start up the burner with ease and place it underneath this chain. You've got a little while before it, is weak enough to.
Yeah, it's starting to look a little hot.
Yeah, it's starting to glow a faint, like a deep red, but you've got a while before it reaches the point where structural integrity is compromised.
Whew.
That's my Scrabble. I get 30 points.
Structural integrity.
No, the entire sentence.
It's plain sentence Scrabble. A lot more letters.
Oh. That'd be a big board.
Yeah, and spaces are kind of overpowered. 'Cause,
Oh yeah,
you can always use them.
that'd be interesting. I would like to play sentence
It
Scrabble.
would never end because you just keep on finding spaces. and
Well, I don't know, because what if it?
intersecting them.
No, it makes it a lot more difficult. Because if you have like two words and then a space, you have to like a 3-letter word to fit in there in the whole sentence.
What? No, you just connect by the spaces.
Right, but I'm saying like if you have a line and there's a space and then you have another line above it and there's only like a 3-word gap
Oh,
or 3-letter gap.
oh yeah, that.
I'm not.
Yes.
I'm just thinking of all the ways I could have gotten out by myself. A lot of spells I could help.
We're gonna say for story's sake that you were unable to have your spells. You are wizard, druid,
Which is
and you pray to a god. So we're gonna say that actually you're separated from your holy symbol.
okay. That works.
Or he has big gloves on his hands that only have like tongs on them, so he can only just.
They're like cooking mitts.
So he can miss with like tongs built in, so he can only.
Rat claws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, say that you're separated from your holy symbol and in this corrupt tower, unable to get a signal.
No bars.
No bars.
No bars.
No bards.
Don't have a cat. All right. Well,
Yeah, so I mean, I guess we'll sit around for a little bit, just kind of converse with this guy, ask him how he's been doing.
yeah, catch up, introduce you guys to each other while I pee.
So, McElf, what's your story?
Miguel. Oh yes, I used to live up on the Northern Isle. I belonged with a group of hunter-gatherers with my mom and my pup. But I was sent on my travels by my god, Lutia, and it brought me down here to this middle isle of...
Drill.
Down to the Isle of Drill. Middle Isle. And so my journey brought me here, and I was promptly in this valley. I was captured by kobolds. From there, they learned of my skills of potion making and they locked me up. They changed me up in here. They took away all my things, gave me these ragged clothes, and set me up in here to make them their green slime.
How long have you been here?
It's hard to say. The days, they come and go. I'd say months, at least. They're wearing me down. Could even be a year. I don't even know. By the way,
We'll have you out of here soon enough.
thank you for that. By the way, what are your names?
I'm Adelhard.
Adelhard, very good.
I'm Tontal.
Tontal. Oh, what a lovely name. My name's Ayler. Ayler Glaven.
That's no.
It's very
no.
nice.
My name's not Tontal.
Oh my god. I actually forgot my name. Did you really? It's been that long. It's Zoodle. They're both like goofy ass names.
Goofy ass. How do you spell your name? Well, everyone's off topic.
That wasn't. We can't, my character wouldn't forget his name, but I would.
Thank you.
I thought you were just joking, yeah.
Joke.
Yeah, I thought you were fucking around.
I would. No, I just legitimately forgot my character. Oh my god.
All right.
That's shameful. Okay, retcon that.
I'm Zoodlenack.
Zoodlenack.
I never have to say my own name.
You say it at the start of every single
You said it right
character.
earlier.
Out of the realm of fantasy.
In character. In the realm of fantasy, I always say Tontal.
Yeah, it's true.
He's always
Lord Tontal.
What the hell, Tontal?
My name's Zoodlenack.
What's your name?
I'm Ayler. Ayler Glaven.
Ayler Glaven.
Yeah,
Good to meet you, Ayler.
very nice to meet you too.
That's the sound of shaking hands.
We are shaking hands with the man now.
Oh.
Very nice.
We're playing real life.
After you guys shake your hands, the chain link
The key was
is
friendship.
weakened enough that it is now a hard clay, essentially.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take my axe. Just
Whammo. With a single strike, you separate the chain from the floor, and Ayler is able to move freely with a shackle still around his ankle. Would you like it left or right?
Right.
All right, with around his right ankle.
About, considering how long was this chain to start with?
Hardly.
Hardly long.
It's enough that
Was it shackled in the middle of the room? Was that like where the steel plate was to attach it?
Sure.
And that just gives me free range around the entire room.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to know like how much slack of
You got about 1.5 feet
Alright.
of chain just jangling.
And kick people and like whip them with a chain. Do like some taekwondo shit.
All right.
Well, thank you so much. I'd say the best way that we could go now is up into the throne room and grab all my things. There's a loot pile in there, and I'm pretty sure that's where they put my weapon.
that would make sense.
Good coincidence. We're heading right up there right now.
Oh, really? Why are y'all in here, by the way? I never asked.
Trying to steal a hat.
A hat?
It's a page. It's a piece of paper.
We're trying to steal a piece of paper.
What's the importance of this paper?
Our souls, basically.
So,
Sounds like
It's-
some bad JoJo.
long story. It'd take like 12 hours to tell you.
All three of you stand in this tiny room. It is uncomfortable. Shelves line the walls. A small work table sits at the far end, and the door, which is now in splinters, lies on the floor.
Oh, so you must be the page and the hat. You must be talking about the big bad kobold that's in this tower. He's the one that put me in this room that I know for sure. I believe he's in the throne room right above. Maybe we ought to go there and get everything and get that hat of yours.
That's the plan.
Is it daytime right now?
Should be.
Yeah. There's no natural light that falls into this room, or at least if there is, it's through cracks.
Remembering the whole soul in the book thing, I'm curious about something we got.
Hey, Adelhard, can I see the walkie-talkie, Rocky? Hey, Duarmo?
What?
So you have the book with you, right?
You hear Duarmo talking over a general murmur of people. What? Yeah, it's here.
Where are you? You have people over?
No, it's... What? What do you want? Yeah, I'm holding open the portal.
Wait, no, wait, holding open a port. No, wait, I just want you to look at the book right now. Did any of the gems like go out or something?
You hear him like kind of hold the rock to his cloth, garments. So you hear some, rustling. I'll be right back. And some clinking of glass, and then he walks up.
Having a party.
Yes, it's open. I can't tell.
Close it.
That'll close the portal
Oh wait, what? Where's the portal?
to the bookshelf. You fool!
Oh wait, you've been keeping the portal open at the bookshelf the entire time?
How are you gonna get home?
I thought you just opened a portal again.
I wouldn't know where.
The bookshelf.
What do you want?
Look. Just turn the book around.
You hear him grumble, a rubbing of cloth again, and he stares at the front of the book. Yeah, you hear the slam.
Wait. I heard. So you closed the book.
Yep.
I meant turn it around. You didn't have to close it.
Well, it's too late now. What do you want? How does he sound?
Just old man voice.
What do you want?
Well, does the front of the book look different? Did any like the gems like go out or have a skull and crossbones on them or something?
Yeah, now that you mention it, one's pretty cloudy. What? What happened?
Tontal.
He's dead.
Tontal died.
Oh. Good thing fucker stole my jewelry.
What?
Hurry up and get that page. I'll reopen the portal for you. Goodbye. You put it back in his pocket. God,
Tontal
fools.
stealing from
Gosh
us all
darn
this entire time?
fools.
I don't want to think that, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Can't get your break
Oh.
post in the sleep.
Who's this Tontal you talk about?
He's just a friend who died. He's on the floor below us.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry
Yeah.
for your loss. You must feel very burdened by his death.
We are.
Yes.
It's very hard. Good morning. That's not an in character
No,
laugh.
that's in character.
That's not in
Yeah, I'm mourning.
That's not an in character laugh. I want to be haunted by Tontal.
And who is that you were just talking to?
That's the Warmo. He's the wizard guy, or librarian guy, I guess.
And this book you speak of, is that the one to which the page goes?
Yeah, it's Ozkey's book.
Ozkey.
Oski.
Name sounds oddly, vaguely familiar, but I can't.
He's kind of a historical figure, a little
Oh,
bit.
that must be it.
I mean, kinda. I guess maybe. I don't know if people care about him enough, but he definitely. I think did he bring magic here or something?
Something about magic.
I don't know. He did some magic stuff. He's a skeleton now, and now he stole our soul so he could put his book together.
Wait, he's a skeleton?
Wasn't that a skeleton? Back when we found the book.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's just we gotta get pages. That's the only important part.
It sounds like you people have been on an arduous journey. How many pages do you have already?
2.
Well, that doesn't sound like a lot, actually.
Yeah, we hope.
Considering that one of them came with the book.
Yeah, we hope that he didn't write a lot.
He really seems like the type who wrote a lot.
I don't think
Seems like,
maybe he died like real quickly after starting the journal.
well, you know what? Because you released me from my prison in that room, I will help you find these pages.
It might be a lot. I don't know how many pages there are. Sorry, you sure you want to?
Well, let's start out with this one, at least.
Okay.
That's fair enough. Let's go get that page.
Next floor.
All right, you guys, who's ascending the ladder first?
It's brightly lit, right?
The room or the ladder shaft?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, okay.
From the hatch above.
I'll let them.
All right. Who would like to take the head?
I'll go first.
He'll go first.
All right, now I'll speak to Adelhard directly because I remember this. Once you cross the threshold and peek your head into the room above, you notice or see immediately that this is the cap of the tower. I needed to just point things. This is the cap of the tower. The kind of dash line here is projection above that is fully open to the sky, and you see that it is about, noonish, a little after, with the sun blaring directly overhead and shining a bright light down onto a carpet here in the center. This is the hatch, by the way. In this corner, you see treasure chests and piles of loot shiny things that kobolds have stolen and squirreled away up in this throne room. And then you see at the far end a almost sort of riser, set of stairs that lead into an elevated stage with a nice looking chair on top. And sitting upon that chair, you recognize a large, well-built kobold with a familiar paper hat. He squeaks at you in unintelligible kobold language, hopefully maybe trying to be threatening, and produces from behind the throne that he's sitting, as you guys file out of the ladder and into this throne room one after another, a glass blown orb, almost with a hole out of it about kobold sized. Looks almost like a fishbowl if you were to compare it to 21st century items, which he promptly throws over his entire being, and it covers the throne and him. He's screaming, but now behind a pane of glass, so it sounds a bit comical. And from this wooden riser set, you hear loud and ear-splitting splintering and groans of machinery as the front of this stage bursts into splinters, and a repurposed iron furnace with wooden tank treads and 2 arms slide out towards you guys, all while this kobold is yelling in a high-pitched voice from behind a thick fishbowl of glass. The 2 arms, you see one of which, it looks to be a ceramic pot complete with a tapered neck and flared opening that he swerves around 180 in the same elevation. And the other arm is looks to be a couple of bones, human femur sized, roped together with a large rock at the end of it, which springs in all directions.
Other guys is killed with a spear. What?
Roll initiative.
It's not the initiative day.
If only I had like burning hands memorized or something.
Ooh.
How high up is the
Kobold boy?
yeah.
About a little over head level.
How high is the ceiling at this place?
19.
The ceiling, for where the ceiling counts, is 15, 18, and then the center of the room, it is open.
So it like goes up on the side and then like cones up?
Negative. It's up and then in, and then it's just a circle.
Oh, it's just up, flat top.
Correct.
Circle.
So presumably you could get up there and stand in the ups, like on that ring.
We'll see.
Can I just normally jump up onto it?
On the kobold?
Where the glass bowl is? The cockpit?
You
Jump up and could I jump up onto the platform where the glass bowl is? And
can your character jump up to eye level?
He is a
Unless you use
magician.
That's what I want to know if I have to use jump.
Yes.
I have to use jump.
Can your character jump 5.5 feet in the
I'm a
air?
jumping magician, so I,
Does a lot of squats.
Yeah. Glutes like a monster.
As you take a sip of the monster.
Didn't even realize that. So subliminally, I was like, hey,
he's
monster.
he's proficient in jumping.
Okay.
Would that be
No, there's no human feat that, or no natural feat that allows somebody to jump 5 feet in the air.
Unless they're like
even if they're
athletic.
proficient?
Yes, Mag.
If you're a little
They're
more
like
proficient.
those
All right.
crazy people
Well, I guess
that
I'll be-
can jump
I'll be-
their height.
Yeah,
But that's
You have to spend a turn casting jump. Probably, right?
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
because it means
we
he
have
would
the cards
cast
anyway.
jump and then he'd be able to jump for like a certain amount of
Oh
time.
yeah, I think so. Do you have the card for it?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Duration 1d3 rounds plus 1 round per level. Level at 2. So 1d3 plus 2. Okay, so I guess on my turn I'm just gonna be casting jump. 5.
5. What do you want?
8.
Actually, cast.
What do you want, Jacoby?
19.
That's my man.
There's
Battle
no
hard.
add casting time. Sounds like something you'd add.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it's 1 anyway, so it's not on a 6.
So 6, 9, 18.
Yeah.
6, 8, 18. 6, 8, 19.
16, 19. I'm 19.
All right, cool.
I'm 21.
So
6.
nice. The 6 will go first.
I think every spell is a cast a time of 1. Looks like we should have been doing that.
Whatever.
What are you gonna do? Stop watching?
Yeah.
Because we don't follow the rules.
I don't think we've ever followed a single rule.
I don't think we consistently follow the rule. One of these times we're just not gonna roll initiative. We're just gonna see if we hit him or not.
Judo's going first.
Oh, I can jump high. I guess can I jump in the same turn I cast jump?
I cast.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say so. So that's
Cast
that's
jump?
movement. You can move and do an action. So,
Okay, so I'm casting jump so I can get up onto like the glass bowl kind of thing. Because I'm gonna either take that bowl. How big's the bowl?
it is fairly sizable enough to cover this throne and the large kobold.
It's like what, like 5 feet tall?
The bowl?
Yeah. How tall is like? Yeah.
Well, he's like sitting. I'd say it's about 3 feet.
3 feet. Open the eye of the back.
It's like
I've come to bargain. I'm gonna jump. I'll jump up. So it's not. So I can just throw it off then, right? It's not latched on anyway.
you could try. It's probably latched on.
But wait, how did it come down again when we saw it?
He picked it up from behind the throne, placed it on, dropped it on himself to cover himself in his orb.
So I can probably pick it up and. I'll just try and like throw it off.
Okay.
Maybe when I get. I don't know if I can do that this turn or not though.
Hold it and then jump again.
I'll have to see if your grip strength.
If a kobold can pick it up, I think I could pick it up.
Hopefully it's not latched on.
How did it get latched on? Where?
It's a buff kobold.
It put it.
too.
What? Like, was there a big click when it
It
put
was
it in?
probably like a mechanism.
It doesn't. Were you listening for a click?
Dude, there's gonna be a lot of clicks. When
I get. Well, I'm looking at right now.
You heard a lot of wood splintering.
I'm looking at right. Okay. Fine.
Did you want to investigate, like, from
I'll-
where you are, if you can remove it from how, like?
Well, I'm on it right now, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm looking to see if I guess I'll see if it can just come off or not.
It does not look like it's going to be able to grab it and pull it off.
What's holding it on?
It looks like on top of this repurposed furnace, there is a ring where the dome could fit inside of, and then from there, it's using something to keep it in.
Something. So like
Draw the mech.
what's
A
just
mechanism?
Something's keeping.
I mean, from your vantage point,
is clicking it onto it.
from your position, you can't tell whether it's either a friction thing, it went in there, and then it was
I hit it with my stick.
okay. You'll give it a good go,
Because
but not this turn.
yeah, I'm grabbing it.
Actually, all right, yeah, you are. The jumping magician has cast jump on himself and landed behind the kobold,
Next to it.
next to the kobold, on top of this
Anywhere
furnace.
where I won't fall off, or I can just hit it with my thing.
Okay.
Just go like. Well, I want to hit the glass table.
Nice.
Do that a bunch.
You next.
I'm currently useless in this fight.
Mhm.
Is there anything in the loot pile that's like open? That's like
You see a
faux shard.
faux shard sitting amongst the shinies.
I would like to dash over and grab that.
All right.
myself.
You have equipped yourself for combat this turn. Next will be the mechanism. The kobold mech swings its ceramic arm towards you, Adelhard,
Oh boy.
and launches something out of it. It is an glass sphere. What's your THAC? Not THAC, I'm sorry, armor class.
My armor class, I have another armor. What does that mean?
Do you not have your armor class written down?
My armor class is 9.
Thank you. And it misses. The aim of this ceramic cannon is off, and it shoots a glass door behind you, which explodes in a ball of shrapnel.
Oh, that's bad.
The front,
Is it glass shrapnel?
yes.
There's shrapnel inside the glass orb, so there's even more. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing.
Oh, I mean, it's glass. Yeah, you got it. All right.
Is that what you envisioned?
I mean, yeah, more or less, because now the front door, except it's a closed grate with small holes for the front, which now opens, and you see inside of it, you see that when the front door of this furnace opens, there is a small army of kobolds inside of it working mechanisms to get this thing to function. One of which abandoned its posts and scrambles up towards the top of the mech. The door closes behind it.
Uh-oh.
Adelhard, it is your turn.
Hey, any of you guys have cast have that one pre-spell where you make produce water?
Produce flame.
I
That's
already
not gonna
used
help.
my spell.
Oh.
this turn.
Isn't that a
Alright,
priest
this-
spell to just
I think so.
you just create like a bunch of water?
I'm not sure.
Because that could be helpful.
It could be, but I
Adelhard,
healed Tonto earlier today.
That was,
it's your turn.
That was
Adelhard.
worth it, wasn't
It's my turn. Yeah.
when I retrieved, I didn't see my holy symbol anywhere.
You could spend a turn looking and retrieving it, but it would be another turn. You'd be digging through stuff opening chests. Adelhard.
This is quite a thing that's going on here.
I saw the kobold that's climbing up, right? I see.
Yeah.
It's coming for me.
So I'm standing there. I mean, I guess I'm gonna try and break that ceramic arm.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with my hammer side again and smack that boy. So I make a strength check or an attack roll.
That's an attack roll. These things do have health.
Okay.
You're correct. Priests are able to use create water. At least I will be able to, but I need to have a previous amount of
Oh
water.
boy, I rolled a 4.
And
Spin
then
your
I hit-
hands.
All right. So you, you said 4,
Yeah.
took a swing at this large behemoth, and your blade connects with the cast iron of the furnace and does no visible damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Ding.
New round of combat.
Woo.
I guess to prevent metagaming, I should be like, hey, can either of you priest guys cast that water spell, create water or something?
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh,
This is what I'm using to keep
I
track of
could.
damages.
I would.
This is so I can keep track of where the damage has been applied.
I could and I would, but I don't have my holy symbol on me. Without it, I can't cast anything.
Well, we
Can I explain that I was a druid
Not in
character?
my
No.
are you a druid?
Indeed, I am. How'd
Wow.
you know?
You kind of look like a druid. I don't know.
Have you read
Profiling
it
work-
before?
Profiling works sometimes. Hey, anyway, watch this drive. Say before I swing it. Okay, I'm on I guess an 8.
All right.
I'm on a 7.
8, 7, 8,
14.
14. Are you swinging?
No, I'm.
Oh, right, you're
my holy
searching.
symbol.
7, 8, 14. 7 will go first. You swing open a chest. Inside, you find various trinkets and
Wait, I'm on a
knickknacks.
6. Actually, I'm on
What is your holy symbol? What would you like it to be? Would you like to be an icon that you display proudly in a hand, a necklace, a helmet,
a Funko Pop.
a Funko?
That's a Funko Pop.
It's those dumb, like, big head action figures that people collect.
Oh.
It could be
no.
a belt and buckle. It could be an anklet. I mean, anything you want. It just has to bear the sign of your god or your deity.
My character has very long, like, not bangs, but
Sideburns?
chops. They're not chops because think of like Link from Breath of the Wild, how he has.
Oh,
the,
those Native American tassel kind of things.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes. They go down. So I believe on one side I would keep like my hair through it and it would
Yeah.
stay there.
So it's like a small charm, kind of,
Yeah, it's a
like
charm.
on a friendship bracelet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna say that when you were captured by these cabals, they cut your hair off there, and since then grown back and been kind of frayed and matted. You kept it maybe braided,
Yeah.
and now you can freely take it back and loop it in and tie it on. Okay, what's the symbol of your god?
I believe it's a triangle. I really want to look it up.
A
You
triangle.
want me to Google it?
Yes.
What is it?
Triangle.
A triangle.
ULUTIU.
ULUTIU.
Sorkel.
Are you scared?
Oh yeah, that's the one. It's the ice
Political
shards. Hang
cartoon
down
where a
from
guy
the-
tries to hypnotize someone with the smartwatch.
Yeah, I mean you can go to the
Couldn't
wiki.
you see
It'll
that?
explain it.
Yeah.
What?
He's like, you're getting real
God.
sleepy. It's Steve Jobs.
Anyway, so it's,
Or that's Tim Cook. And
Just
he has an
click
Apple
on it
Watch.
because it gives the
And that's where he's
description, so
swinging.
I know what to
Are
say.
you Ben Garrett?
Ben Garrison.
Ben Garrison.
It's like, come on, Ben.
It'll describe it.
Necklace of blue and white ice
Remember the
crystals.
label.
Oh, so
So yeah, we
Oh,
can actually
God.
say that your entire
That's
braid
the
is this
squat,
blue and white
genius
ice
on the level of
crystals.
Mia.
Or even if you want it to go down and then like swing
Ironically,
back up to your
she's
ear, so it's
genius.
kind of like draped. Or is that too gay?
That's too big.
All right, so then it
Just
says
the crystals in the hair is too much.
okay. So we're gonna say that it is a full necklace that you braid into it. So it's
Yeah.
it's like more of a wristlet, I suppose, since it's
Yeah.
shorter.
Yeah.
But essentially, so this turn, what's his face? Ayler. Ayler spends his time rummaging around, and I'm going to Jacob. You're not paying attention. Hands on the table. Hands on the table. Hands on the table. Hands on the table. Hands on the table.
I like
Hands
this,
on.
you know, people aren't jacking off.
Yes.
What's that from? Why do I know that?
Christianity.
Babylon.
Okay.
Ayler runs over to the loot pile after collecting his weapon. He searches in a chest and produces a small kind of charm length of, what was it, ice shards and black crystals?
White crystals.
White crystals. Ice shards and white crystals, which he loops into his little hair dangle now. And he's got it, from his face. Dangling. So it was 7, you're on an 8?
Yeah. It's actually, I think it was a 7 because my speed was 4, but I thought it was 5.
All right, so 7 will go next.
All right. Flashing back to watch this drive.
Okay. Roll your d20. Yep.
So this thing has like a real big armor class, right?
It's armor.
Exactly. So if I
Is that a 4 or a 1?
it's a 6.
Oh. I can't see it.
Put your glasses on.
It looks like a 4 to me too.
What?
It's really weird.
It looks like a 6. to
I'm
me.
pretty far away.
It's
Because it's a 6.
words.
That's weird. I see Laurel. Wow, that already was out of date, but when this comes out.
Oh god. All right, so you, much like the striking blow of Adelhard, kind of just glance off the dome, and the Cabal is again screaming at you at a high pitch
Rats, I only hit the dome.
and do no visible damage. You
yeah,
might cloud the area
I
and
did.
get off a few small, shards, but nothing substantial. Next is,
Kobold coming at my ass.
and the mechanism are going about the same time. So the Cabal gets up to the top and is now standing on top of the dome with his, bow-legged and screaming with a dagger in his hand. And he takes a swipe at you. What is your armor class?
10.
10. That's great.
No, it's not.
What's your armor class?
10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you said no, it's not, as in it's not. And he just barely gets the roll. And he swipes at you with his dagger, connecting you for... Let's see.
So you did get it.
Yes. Let's make sure I'm up to date on health here. Mac, you're at
15.
Judah, you're at 4.
Yeah.
Alar is at
Not anymore.
Solid 12.
12.
He's a fresh boy.
I need to get my character killed up pretty soon.
I've had
Adelhard,
months of
you were at
long
5.
rest.
You're at 5.
I'm at 5.
All right, so you get hit by a fat 2 from that Cabal,
Well,
down to 2.
halfway there.
Feeling good now. And the mechanism rolls towards you, Ayler, rearing its cannon at you and pulling up its hammer arm to strike with both.
Usually Duxo flies through the wall and just falls and explodes.
Oh, awesome.
You're on it.
So as it's rolling, as it rolls towards you, it turns the ceramic arm and then moves down at the last moment and shoots a smoke bomb at your foot, releasing a cloud of dust, entirely covering you and the mechanism. And disoriented by this sudden cloud, you don't even see, but only feel a massive warmth into your side from this bony stone arm, doing
12.
2 points of damage.
Oof. So I got glanced for 2 and got smacked by a robot for 2.
It's difficult when second edition has everyone at 5 HP,
Yeah.
because yes, that should do like 7 or 8, but
Not 7 or 8.
He's saying that.
Said
Like
to
the
the
smoke
cab.
bomb to the foot reminded me of this one fucking thing from Game.
oh,
Just like, poof, and like, basically, I forget who it was. I think they were playing a Link game. But basically, he threw a smoke bomb down and hits him in the foot, and he's still there. It's like, I hit the smoke bomb in my foot. Oh, jeez, this wasn't supposed to happen.
jeez. All right, and now you will be going Adelhard. You have been knocked to the side a bit by the swinging hammer mass.
How much smoke is there in this room? What is the
Wait,
radius?
did I
of
get
this
hit or
room?
did he get hit?
I got hit. Did you say Adelhard or Ayler?
Adelhard.
Okay. Oh, Adelhard got hit.
Yes.
Shit. I thought I got it.
No. That's if it was you, you'd probably do more damage. But nah. That was Adelhard, because
Alright,
that's
so-
the one who's in combat. You fled to the corner of the room. You are digging through loot.
There's no corner. It's a circular room.
I wanted to say that, but like at the same time, I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy.
What's the diameter of
It's the same as the first now, because this is the entire radius of the tower, the entire diameter, which I believe the first room was 40, 30?
30 feet diameter? 30.
I think 30 diameter.
Probably around that.
Or
So this
yeah,
smoke bomb produces.
enough to cover a third of it about.
Okay.
So both the mechanism and Adelhard are currently obscured, including Judo, who's part of the mechanism at this
It's
point.
like a fog machine, I'm going to say.
I
That's
suppose. I mean,
for like a good.
it's more instantaneous. It shoots, another glass over the ground that explodes in this cloud, and eventually it'll settle and go away.
So can I see anything?
You're going to be able to make a strike at it because you still know where it is. You can hear this thing over anything, really. It's loud and inconvenient. But
Jab your horn up this ring.
I'll let you know if you hit. So roll your d20.
Yeah, I'll just go for the general area where I got hit from.
Don't hit Mac.
Nope, doesn't
Come on,
count.
it's like shoulder. Ain't even anything close to me.
12.
A 12, and your that goes a 20.
Yes.
Were you aiming for anything or just striking?
I'm just gonna go with like a swing like up towards where I know the arms are.
Okay, roll your damage.
Roll my damage.
Maybe if you fumble, it's like it slips out of his hand and just flies through me.
9 damage.
9 damage. So you strike out blindly into this cloud of smoke and hear a resounding clong as your axe blade connects with the repurposed furnace that acts as, or that is the body.
You need to seal us.
They were there. Are they about right there now?
Correct.
Okay.
You hear the disgruntled screams of some kobolds located inside.
It's all getting knocked into a prey.
I-
Now it's stronger.
New round of combat.
All right, I'm swinging this kobold off of that shoulder. They're gonna
13.
swing him around and whack him.
All right, you're gonna strike him. You're on a
Got it.
13.
I got it on a 9. No, 4, 8.
8.
I'm also on an 8. I'm considering casting.
Okay. What was it? I'm sorry. What's your initiative?
I'm on an 8.
8. You're on an
8.
8. You're on a
13.
13. 8, 8, 13. And I'm on a secret number. I'm also on an 8. So all the 8s are going. Everyone except Adelhard.
Well, so it needs to stay.
Adelhard?
My apologies.
Ailerhard.
Adelhard.
That's
All
gonna be
right,
the
so
ship.
Swinging that
God.
swinging that cord. It's that 14.
14.
Swinging at him, knocking him off.
That's
you know.
good connection. Do some
Watch this
Demaggio.
drive. Demaggio. Okay, so let's see. They're small. Doesn't matter because it's 1d6 for everything. 6, 6, 6. 6!
Wow, that's a kill. You swing this guy straight off the top of the mech and slam him into the wall where he dies in a crumpled heap.
I should have went down so he just goes through the floor and just like hits another cabal.
Bonk.
All right.
Next 8.
That's it. I'll go with you.
No, sorry. That's right. We're both on.
Was the other 8 the guy I just killed?
Well, yeah. I mean, it works as a unit.
Oh, okay.
Is Cure Light Wounds touch?
I believe so. You gotta put your fingers on him.
So I can't do.
Got some acrobatics.
You could run up into mine.
Do you think I could do that?
You would be able to close the distance and navigate well enough through the smoke.
How much is a round? So
6
a round?
seconds.
Oh, was a round like in fighting just one roll? Okay.
I think it's 10 rounds. 10 turns is a round, or is it vice
Okay.
versa?
Then I can jump for a lot longer. So I
Is
have
it
3
10 rounds a turn, or 10 turns is a round?
I think turns are smaller than rounds.
I honestly forget.
Let's say 10 turns are a round because then
That makes sense. That makes
I
sense.
can jump for 3 rounds.
So that means you can for 3 minutes.
All right. Well, so I don't have to worry about running out of jumps because I think 3 minutes either we'll be dead or they'll be dead.
Someone will die. Stick around to find out who.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, what time are we at?
110.
So should we finish
But
this
we've
round of
fucked around for a long time. You guys could probably kill this thing, and it'd be a little over an hour. Or what do you want to do, editor in chief, chief editor?
I think we should cut it.
Finish this round of combat and then cut it.
Okay. So you're on an 8. What are you on?
But like feeling the graciousness inside of me for what Zoodle and Adelhart have done, letting me, freeing me from my prison, so to say. I would like to run over and call upon the spirit of Elutia as I grab Zoodle's ankle on the back of this machine and cast Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
I forget how much it is for that.
Should get that. Jay, you don't
Hey,
have it
what the
written, do you?
hell?
To the D8.
I think it's a DA. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's a D20. If I
D1?
may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
'Cause I think we were like, oh, it's D6, but then I was like, no.
Yeah,
it's
because
D8.
my first thing is to say it's a D6. So I think this is the discussion we had earlier, where you're like, no, it's a D8. I'm like, what? No, it's not. And then I look it up. Cure Light Wounds is a 1D8. Yeah.
All right, hell yeah. Rolling.
All right, grab his ankle. Called upon your
6 to
god.
8. 6 to 8. That's pretty good. Chances. 5.
5. Not bad.
Actually, that works too because I have max 7. So I'm back to max.
So Joodle is
Thank
at
you.
7 HP.
I finally.
He feels a cold
Yeah, just,
grasp.
I just go like, what the? Ooh.
You get a half. You get a half chub.
That's me in my full form.
The first time you felt at full health in months.
Yeah. Like, oh,
Oh gosh.
I've never felt so complete. Anyway, so now it's Adelhard's turn.
Negative. It is
The robot.
Robot.
It's a big robo.
It's not technically a robot because it's man powered. All right. So this thing is going to extend its bony hammer arm straight out and do a rapid spin
Oh no.
to both try and fling off you and to swing at you.
I'll just throw my hat and then jump on that and then do that. So for the entire motion.
Yeah, Super Mario
Jump off the
Odyssey.
hat. Yeah, I'll do the.
It connects with you, Ailer,
I have a feeling it
and
actually-
smacks you in the side of the head for 3 points of damage. Puts you at 9. And we're going to roll contesting D20s. So roll D20, Joodle.
15.
I rolled a 16.
Oh, I misread that. 20.
The mechanism is spinning at a pace fast enough that you are hanging onto the side with your fingertips.
Are you waiting for me to like? What?
Nothing.
I'm not letting go.
This guy's gotta go.
Yeah,
Yep, it's your turn.
All right. Has the smoke cleared yet, or am I still just?
It's still obscured. At the end of this turn, it will be dissipated
All
enough.
right.
because of the spinning, right?
Yes, it's like
Yeah,
a fan.
Yeah,
And
he's
it
like,
goes straight up and out.
I take out my umbrella and I fly up to the roof.
Mary Poppins.
And I down spike like Link.
can I
I was gonna
like
say
like
that,
can I like
just come
run
down.
out? Like can I see where it is well enough that I could run out like out of the smoke and like get and like still be near it?
Yes, I mean you're already far enough away that in its spinning attack it did not hit you.
Okay.
So I don't know if he's. Are you going in to strike it again?
I think I would go in to strike it again. Is it still spinning?
I mean, it's coming down the tailwinds, but essentially, yeah. You're going to be, regardless of where you stand, it's going to be in smoke.
Okay.
But I mean,
But I mean not really thick smoke.
no, it'll be a small impact to your attack, but nothing,
Yeah.
terrible.
I think I'm gonna try and smack the wooden treads.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go in low underneath the arm.
Impede its movement.
Roll your d20.
17.
17. That is a fat hit. You swing low, sweet chariot, and chop into one of the wooden treads.
Good.
Only do 2 damage to it.
2 damage. That is
Enough to kill it.
negative. You knock off one of the attached, treads that, give it some friction, but don't do anything too significant. And you hear a small squeak inside of the tread when you do that.
Wait, does it slow down?
Negative.
It's still spinning.
Yes. New round of combat. The machine will be.
We're gonna
We're gonna cut it here.
Shit. Bye, guys.
We gotta be like,
cut it.
what's gonna happen next time? Will our heroes be able to defeat the mechanical machine monster,
Fishbowl.
or will it be able to, or will our heroes die and then the podcast will end?
Find out next time on Wyvern Watch Save.
Ah!